I'm back. All right. We are creating another track in 2.5 hours. Just 2.5 hours. So I'm starting at, it's 5:20 my time, so I'm going to be done at 7:50. And that's not going to include a half hour that I spend tomorrow on the song that just goes back and gives me a chance to take one more run at things with a fresh perspective. And so I'm like not tracking anything on those days. I'm not writing anything. It's really just like a little bit of mixing and maybe some mastering. Just little things that like really require a dose of perspective. So it could be arrangement things too. You know, I might like make something. Last time I added like a little synth line on top of what I did at the last minute. And then the next day I went back and I was like, yeah, this really doesn't sit in the mix right. And I just didn't want to spend the time to make it fit. So I just cut it out. So yeah, overall this track will be done in 3 hours. If you want to check out what I've done so far, there is a link in the description of the video. And that's my Bandcamp that I made for this project. And I think I have maybe 4 tracks in there so far. And they're all pretty short. But I've been really happy with the way that they're turning out. I'm pretty into it. I've been having a lot of fun, and you know, I see a lot of videos on YouTube how to write better songs and how to play your instrument better. And yeah, I just think that this right here, like I like watching videos like that. I think they're fun to watch, and sometimes extremely informative. But this time that I'm spending right here, putting myself out there, this is really what I think is the most important thing, and that's why I'm sticking to it today. Today I actually drove for a really long time and picked up an MS-10, a Korg MS-10. I'll show you. It's down there. There she is. It's vintage. It's a just beautiful instrument. I'm absolutely in love with it. You know, I have an MS-20. I think it's right there, sitting behind me. And yeah, I don't even have a stand for the MS-10 yet, but it's so cool, and I'm so excited about it. And I drove all the way to Truckee to get it, which is like 2 hours each direction. And I didn't realize that it's actually from Japan. It's a Japanese instrument, so it has a Japanese plug, which runs at 100 volts. And I really want to use it today, but I note that, at least from what I've read, if you plug in a Japanese plug into an American outlet, it'll work, but it might speed up the aging of the components. And for a synth that's like 50-something years old, I don't really want to speed up the aging of the components anymore. So I have an adapter coming in tomorrow, and I'm just going to have to play with it then. But it's so exciting. The thing, I did plug it in for just like a couple minutes and played around with it. And because I was doing two-handed stuff, playing one hand on the MS-20, one on the MS-10, which is the reason that I got it. And they just, they fit perfectly together. It's awesome. I've tried doing that kind of thing before with the MS-20 and the Matriarch, and playing like one hand on the MS-20, one hand on the Matriarch. They don't go well together. It just doesn't work. The Matriarch's too smooth sounding. The MS-20 is too like ratchet. So, yeah. As for the track, today I'm not really sure what I want to make. I think I'm going to go over into Ableton Live, and usually like a day or so before I'll think of something, at least. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll have like a good idea, or I'll listen to a song and be like, yeah, I'm really into this. I'm gonna make something like that. But right now, like I just listened to Bach for like 4 hours. I don't really want to make a Bach song. Um, so a Bach influenced piece of music. I did also listen to the new Aphex Twin EP album. I don't know what it is. His new thing, and that is so good. His sound design is just insane. I mean, it never gets old. So I'm feeling inspired by that, I think, for the track that I'm about to make. And I would play it for you, but Spotify, I'm pretty sure that I can't like stream something for you on Spotify. But his new, oh yeah, it's an EP. His new EP is called Black Box Life Recorder 21F / in a room 7 F760. Oh, okay. It looks like maybe it's a single or something, or it's maybe a single with a B-side. But this track, Black Box Life Recorder 21F, it's so cool. The sound design is just insane. I listened to it in my car. The first time I listened to it, that was like a couple weeks ago. And the low end, it's just unbelievable. Yeah, so I'm gonna make something inspired by that because I really love his sound, and I think it should be doable in a quick turnaround like this. So I'm gonna go into my drums that I have and start with a drum break, and then I might layer some other drums with my modular if I can get the MIDI sync hooked up. Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. I'll sync it up and add in some like crazy modular drums and maybe something from my Proteus too. I have this Emu Proteus that I always forget that I have. It just like sits in my rack here. I guess I'll show you. It sits in my rack, and it is very unassuming. There it is. The Proteus Pop Rock. It's extremely unassuming and is mega cheesy. But I like it. What can I say? I bought it on a whim. It was like $100, and I think it was around the time that I sold my Mellotron Micro, which I loved too. But I wanted something that was in the same vein without being the Mellotron itself, and so I got this as a sampler. It's like a little like kind of it was supposed to be an update. But I was imagining it as an updated version of Mellotron, and it's really cool. I have a lot of good sounds that I've gotten from it, especially like sound effects, things like that. All right, so I'm gonna get started in Ableton and find some drums. So I'm gonna go through my drum loops, and my friend Liam made all these drum loops for me that are awesome, and I mixed them, and then realized I left way too much 5K in all the mixes. So I'll end up cutting out like a lot of 5K, but luckily I'm making things that are pretty chill. So it's not gonna matter too much for the snare drum. Okay, I'll use it. Sure. Liam loop. Put it on this drum track. And I don't remember what BPM this was. 87? It's supposed to be 87. So I set it to 87. This is really cool. I love this. There's so much variation in there, and that's exactly what I'm looking for today. All right, Liam, I'm going to quantize you though. All right, now I'll take this and I'll put it there. So that's kind of the start. I guess I'll put that there. One of my cats is meowing. She's just walking around. Gemma! Name's Gemma. All right, yeah, I'm gonna quantize this and just clean it up a little. This beat is really late. Yeah, and I'll try beats mode. Beats mode, like, sometimes messes with me, and sometimes doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I still like complex better, even on drums. Not this time though. Look at the beats. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this like simply on the grid and try to quantize as little as I can because he plays with a really great feel. And the more I quantize it, the more I squash that out of it. But I've still, like, for me, it's a matter of saving time to quantize it. So the more that I quantize it, the less I have to worry about, like, extracting grooves and putting them on things or lining them up. Although I should extract the groove from this and put it onto anything that I make with MIDI today. So I think I might do a little bit of MIDI work with the modular. And quantizing it just makes it so much easier to chop up and rearrange. Nice. So this is pretty quantized. But that's kind of a funny thing there. Let's look at it. This is in 3. Three, 4, 5, 6. I think it's slow 6/8. Yeah. Cool. I like that. Ah, so that's a 4-bar loop already. There's something funny in here. But that one hits a little early. Alright, let's see if that will loop. That's a cool fill. Nice. All right, I'll say. I'll just make a track for it. And I think, hopefully, my stream is running a lot smoother this time because I'm using my phone as my camera instead of my good camera because running my good camera seems just too computationally expensive, intensive. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's too hard on my computer to run like all this audio software and the streaming software and all that at the same time. Okay, so those don't match up perfectly. Let's see. All right, cool. I'll take this as an alternate for that, and I'll go A, B, A, C. Yeah, and that was weird. A, B, A, C. See what kind of fade we have here. Super weird one. I'll loop it and smooth it out here. Oops. Right, we'll see how that sounds. Gonna go ahead and cut 5K. All right, it's feeling a little choppy. Why does that feel choppy there? Because there's no hi-hat. Hi-hat dies out. Okay. So I guess I'll add another one in. A little loud. Oh, you know what? We got this processing. I'm not gonna mess with that actually. I'm just gonna leave it. It's too low for Radiator to really do anything there, but I'm okay with it for now. I might heat it up later. I'm gonna take these and just put them onto the group. So everything I do with the drums goes through them. Still a little weird. There's that weird noise there. What is that? Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I do want it to stop. Okay. So that's a little strange. I'm just going to take it from this one instead. Yeah, that feels better. And I guess okay. Can get rid of this. Something strange there. Slow it down. I wonder if I want this to go like this instead. I like that mode for this little piece here, but that's it. That's better. It's starting to feel relaxing. Oh, not quite though. There, that little thing still hit me weird. I'll take it from the other piece instead. I wonder if this needs that treatment too, where it goes forward and backwards. Yeah, that rides way better. Do it on this one too. Just want to smooth it out, go super smooth. This is a little choppy too. Those like breaths in aren't what I want. I don't want that. Okay, this is getting solid. Let me go ahead and delete this. All right, so I'm gonna listen to it really closely now and just try to relax into it and see if I can. Almost. What's going on here? This last one feels so good. But it's a different groove. Duh, duh, duh. Let's look at what I did to the warping here. All right, so it's spreading everything out just a little bit. Maybe I'll speed up the tempo a little bit so it doesn't do that. I'm trying 94. Oh, that worked. That's too fast though. About 90. What if I can just speed it up to like 88? Yeah, that's better. Maybe 89. Duh. This is doing something weird. Go away. Yeah. Cool. I really like that. All right. So I'm just going to duplicate that like crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll duplicate all of that. Oh, I didn't do the fade. Never mind. Gotta add the fade into this one. Put that there. Yeah, that's gonna give us some weirdness. You fade into that. And I'm gonna make it super, super close, but still before the end of the bar. So it fades to right there. Yeah, that sounds good. Then if I cut it right here, it'll still have a fade into the next section, but I can just repeat it from this one right there. Just make sure I select everything. All right, I'm gonna make this track 3 minutes long. Whoa, okay. That one a little longer than I wanted. Because all my other ones have been short so far. Might as well make this one a little longer. How many bars is that? 96? I like that. And I have these weird little alternate things if I want them. And I'm going to go ahead and convert some of this stuff to MIDI. I guess I should consolidate. Then I can convert it to a new MIDI track. Cool. Let's hear what that sounds like. I'm curious. I don't do this much. Okay. Maybe I'll use the hi-hat. Maybe I'll use that as the groove. Interesting. Yeah. Before I start sending things to my modular, I want to do as much in the domain of real world, real instruments, physical instruments, as much as I can in the world of physical instruments before I move into the modular world. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to grab the microphone. Do a little drumming and just knocking on random stuff like that. Nice feel. There's my microphone. Whole bunch of instruments. I picked up this the other day, which is a wooden flute. So cool. Thing sounds awesome. I should use that today. But I might just I really like that. Yeah, I'm gonna start with that actually. Let's see. Is my microphone on? Got to turn on phantom power. There we go. All right. That was weird. Crazy rhythm that came out there. Kind of like that. We call that knock. Definitely got to quantize that. That was a mess. Yeah, 2-bar loop is all we need for this kind of thing. Duck, duck. Both of these are just really late. Well, all of this is late. I'm just going to completely move it around. Nice. Get my 2 stock plugins on there. Yeah, that's already starting to sound better. Boost by like 10 decibels, and then try not to boost it any more than that. Ooh, I love that. That's awesome. Definitely needs a noise gate though. Into that. Let's see where this is sitting. I feel like this is a good choice for just something that is completely bandpass. Yeah, I like that. And throw a gate on it. Cool. Oh, I'm changing the wrong parameter here. I want to change the release. Yeah. Do the same trick where I loop it like this. And I'm going to be way more subtle about this with mixing. I'll write a fader through the entire song on that. But that's a cool layer. Let's add another one. Oh, this is going into the drum group. I should make an actual drum group that doesn't have that like weird EQ cut in it. Group tracks, drums. I should really call it percussion. Percussion. Knock. Let's add another one. I feel like that's plenty of tambourine. Got like 3 different things out of that. And I'm just gonna keep going on recording before I like process that or do anything to it. That's enough of that, because I'm just going to take a 2-bar loop of the shaker. Maybe I'll do some like weird thing. Okay. More wooden noises are better. That was an interesting sound. Alright, name that shaker. This one was tambourine. Now some djembe. Always worth it. lot of djembe. I feel like I played it pretty well though, so I'll go with that take. The question is, should I add another one? The answer is always yes. I should definitely add another one. I'm really tempted to just be lazy and take the second half of it and copy it into the first half of the Ableton Live and then pan them hard on each side, so it always sounds different and no one's ever gonna know. But in this case, I just don't want to do it. So I'm gonna record another djembe track. And I'm gonna pretend that I'm someone else. All right, we got some djembe. Let's add another weird djembe track where I just add a couple crazy sounds in the middle of nowhere. All right, that works. Now it's time to process it all. and make it all sound good. Let's see if I can do that. This knock is like started driving me crazy pretty soon into it. Guess I'll just draw a little, some sort of curve into it. That. I'm definitely going to go back and redo that. But at least it won't drive me crazy then. Wow, it's just so loud. I'll turn it down. All right, let's add some tambourine. And so on this tambourine track, I don't want things going through the entire song. I just want them a little bit, and then I want some of the weird sounds. Oh, right, I did this thing. So I made some mistakes in the beginning. It's just like some stuff that didn't sound good, and then I got into this kind of groove where I just hit it once. I remember this. And then eventually, right, I added the brushing in, which is just a different track. I'll add another track for that. Call it brush. Brush. That's actually pretty descriptive. Brown. And this is just like jingling. That sounds really cool. I like that. I just want it to be a one-off thing. It just comes in and leaves us. And then I like this. Where I was just kind of jingling it. So I'll probably turn that into some sort of loop also. So I'll make another track, call it Jingle. I'm probably gonna quantize this a little bit. Because it's really loose. Quantize it, I don't know, 92%? Let's see how that goes. I think I'm going to cut it there because I know the tambourine gets really, really bright up in the highs. I might throw Somatic's Origin on this too, just to give it that feel. Because I want to cut it at about 12K. Let's see where this cuts it. Because I made this preset for myself that I really like. Looks like it cuts it at 10. Open it up a little bit more. This knock happens so much, I'm going to keep it close to the center. Same with this tambourine, that's going ding. But I'm not going to be super, like, this is 5, this is 4. I don't care. That's fine. That's not supposed to be there. Yeah, that's just a one-off thing. And probably throw this same effects chain on the jingle. Should I throw it on the brush too? I think so. Let's group them all. Well, I might want to EQ them differently. So maybe I'll just do these first two. Oh, but I really don't want EQ before radiator. So I guess I'll just leave them all separate. That's really cool. I like that. I'm gonna get some micro shift on that. Just really spread it out. Test it in mono. I don't normally go for this wide of something, so I feel like I'm not going to do it just because it's a stylistic choice, but I think that would sound good. Yeah, I like it better there. I don't really want it to feel like behind you. Okay, I'm gonna save my work here. And what am I gonna call this thing? I'm gonna call it percussive, because it's really percussive right now. Add the brush. Brush is going to get microshift too. I'll just do it, but I'm not going to do very much. That format that's in it is kind of cool. Okay, and if I want to loop it, that's where I'll do it. Shaker. Okay, so this one's going to get radiator for sure. I'm actually not that crazy about radiator on this one. See how it starts sounding like you're stepping through snow? I feel like that's just an unpleasant sound. But I do like this little EQ. There's something that I just feels good about that one. So I'll keep it a little low. And I'm still going to cut 3K on this. Even though we cut out the snowshoe sound, that's where the snowshoe sound is. I'm still going to cut it because I just think it could still sound smoother. All right. That feels good. Guess I'll put it off to the left. I remember when it was a thing to like auto pan the shaker. I was like boom, 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 like on the MGMT records. But I feel like this is more like static. And so go with that. So I'll take it from there. there. To there, I think. Yeah, and I love doing a 2-bar loop for a shaker. I just think it sounds so consistent, but still it's unquantized, it sounds good. It's just 2 bars though. So it's still repetitive enough that it works, and you can kind of like lean into it. Take this weird fade out. I should really, I think there's a preference that like auto adds fades. I should do that. Create fades on clip edges, yes. You know what? I'm just going to call this a loop. I don't have to worry about it at all. I'm just going to do it like that. Oops. Loop markers. Right there. Let's get these djembe tracks going. And I'm always tempted to pitch the djembe tracks around because I love adding djembe. And mine is so tiny. I just imagine bigger ones sound a lot deeper. But I never end up actually doing it. Get some rough transients in there, then when it gets really loud, it's probably going to get really nasty. That's good. And then I'll just do the same thing on the other djembe track. I'll pan this way out there. That's certainly a lot. That's intense. Let me turn that way, way down. All right, cool. Let's form this into something a little more cohesive. We've got all this djembe that's just going straight through everything. Oh, there's this thing too. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to do something pretty rhythmic. Almost algorithmic. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, so let's see. I tried to do something like that with the original drum track. So I have A, B, A, C. I'm going to do that same thing with all this stuff. I'm going to A, B, A, C it. I guess I'll start with the knock. I'll just put it on those. Let's see what that's like. Barely audible, but I like it. Oops. Just delete all of this and go through and add it back in. And at this point, I feel like I have pretty good bones to this rhythm thing that's going on. It's just a matter of arranging it in a way that is interesting and stays interesting over the course of this whole thing. And also not too interesting, so it's not like, it doesn't sound like I'm just trying to like impress someone. Oh, I lost all my volume fades. That's alright. They were just temporary anyway. I'm not even gonna mess with it yet. Just delete the automation. And this tambourine group, let's see what this sounds like. I feel like that one hit is a little messed up. I'm just gonna get rid of it. All right, so let's see. I've got how many bars until this comes in? 6 bars, and then it comes in. It's a little strange. I'm gonna make it make more sense and just have it be 8 bars in, and then do 8 bars out. This is like a random noise, I think. Let's put it down there for now. Do that again here. 8 in, 8 out. And then I guess I'll just repeat that right there. Okay. There's the tambourine. Let's get these jinglies. The jingles. That's really cool. I might put that earlier, just to keep people engaged right in the beginning, so they keep listening. Okay, that'll be there. And then I have these other like holes now to fill. I guess I'll put some brushing in here. I'll let this build. I'll do it twice as long. Although, I don't really feel like this is worth repeating. It's not very... There's like something off about it. Is it that or is it the digente? I think there's something weird going on here. Ooh, that's even worse. What is that stutter? Da. Maybe it's okay, maybe it's not. I will fix it with volume. I'll just turn it down there. That works. I'll loop this. shaker. Kind of like the idea of the shaker coming in and out. Or the drop out after 80 bars. I'm gonna add a little chords to this. Just gonna capture that. Before I forget. Okay, back to percussion. Yeah, oh, greater shaker. I guess this will come in at the same time as the shaker. And then the shaker will keep going. Drop back into nothing, then we have a brush come in. I'll make the brush go in the same spot as the shaker. Yeah, I like that. Alright, next we have all these djembes, which will need to come in and out, I think. Yeah, that's my Rhodes, or Rhodes. These are some interesting sounds. Band past this too. These are awesome. I love all of these. I'm just gonna intersperse them. Give it some effects. That's nice. will do a little bit of modular percussion now, I think, before I get to the harmony and the melody, which is I'm probably going to go light on it for this one. It's going to be something kind of hypnotic, because that seems to be the direction that it's going in. It's heavy on the percussion. So let's see what I have going on here, the modular. I will move the camera so you can see it better. Let's Okay, so I have this coming into my sequencer, and this MIDI is coming from my computer. It's just a cable that goes to the computer. If I remember correctly, any MIDI that goes in here will go out of whatever channel I have selected here. I want to use rings because we're doing percussion. I want to use rings, and I want to send it through my Doppler frequency shifter. Let's see where rings is going right now. Looks like it's going. So it's being affected by the sequencer, and it's going straight to the frequency shifter into the mixer, the tube mixer, and then out of the tube mixer into the effects chain, which is just magneto and possibly some string reverb. And that's it. So this is actually perfect. I might have to tune it. Might have to tune rings. And I don't know what key this song is going to be in. But I did play something that was a G, an F, and an E flat. So I'm going to say this song is in the key of E flat. All right, so I'm going to make another track called Rings, or Modular. And plug everything in. All right. I wonder if I can just hear if it's working. So I'm going to go into the strum input. It looks like I've got multiple things hitting this strum input. And so I'll just add another. And I'll use this to hit it. There it is. It's a foot pedal. All right, so that's working. Feedback on this. Alright, so this frequency shifter is ringing out a little bit. So it has a VCA on it. I'm just going to use the VCA. So with this strum input, I'm also going to hit the VCA. Oh, that's VCA CV. So I'm going to strike an envelope. at the same time. That's what I'll do. Right. My envelope. I'll use I'll use this 2HP one because I don't think it's plugged into anything right now. This, go to here. Oh, almost reaches. Okay. All right, so that's my VCA or that's my envelope, and I'm going to make that affect the frequency shifter VCA. It's really short right now. Yeah, that works. This thing is really cool. I had kind of a I didn't gel with it immediately. I have to admit. I was excited about it, and then I got it, and I put it through. I put my analog stuff through it, and I quickly learned that that's not the way to get particularly interesting sounds out there. I watched a video with Dieter Doepfer himself, and he was talking about some guy who played the Trautonium, and how he always used a frequency shifter. And the sounds that he was using with the Trautonium sound to me like rings, like really similar. These kinds of sounds, I don't know. And this frequency shifter just loves those kinds of sounds. That it works so much better than, like, it works on analog oscillators and everything, but I feel like the whole sweet spot, the sweet spot of this module is in these kinds of timbres, and then because it uses these, I think, through zero oscillators, it does this crazy thing where it'll downshift the pitch through zero. So, and that's where there are like reflections that happen, and that's what's happening here. So it gets lower and lower. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Lower and lower. Until it starts going up again, and that's really interesting. I think that's cool. So I might turn off the effects for now. And just record some hits into this. And I'm just using my foot pedal, so I'll just tap on it. But it would be nice if this were in key. Maybe an E flat. Oh, with the frequency shifter, it's like impossible. All right, well, that's gonna have to be good enough. Maybe I'll use some of the spring reverb though. I think that'll be cool. And I'll just use, so I have this in as a send on Magneto. So if I just use one tap for the reverb. All right, so I'm gonna hit record. Okay, I think that's a good start. Now I want something more rhythmic going in, so I'm actually gonna use MIDI and have like a real rhythm. I think I took a MIDI track. I did. I took a MIDI track from the drums, and I'm gonna send that out. Brings it on channel 3 in my sequencer. Not sure which port I need. Let's try it. Something isn't working. I'm going to try to get MIDI from my matriarch first and see if it's a problem with the modular or a problem with my computer. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. So I see that the gate isn't triggering this other envelope. So we need to do that. I'm not sure why. I'll do it a different way. I'll go straight out of here. Okay, computer. Let's see. This is in, out. Did that just work? It just made, like, played one note. Oh, okay. So it doesn't like it when the notes are right next to each other. Okay. So I'll just select them all and make them all really short. So high pitched. So that's playing a B flat. All right. That's pretty cool. Yes, that's so cool. I'm gonna do that a lot more. Get a lot more out of it. Get another track of it. Sometimes it just takes fiddling with. Add that MIDI back in the beginning. All right, I think that's enough. So we got some crazy stuff, and we have some more traditional. For modular percussion, just going to take a minute and mix it in, and then I'll add some chords. That's so cool. All right. I want radiator, fab filter. Just want it on every channel. Definitely throw an origin on this too. Oh, you know what? I think it's still have my MIDI track going. want to get rid of that whiny noise that is kind of that. Nice. That's crazy sounding. Cool. Alright, so I'll just go through everything that I've got here real quick. Okay. So that's an E and an F sharp. So maybe I'll play this in E instead. Okay, I'll take that for now. And I really need to add some chords to this. So I'm going to add some wordlets here. All right. All right, I'm going to try to play some chords over this and just see what comes out. I think we ended up in the key of E, even though I didn't really want to be. And I had this melody that, well, what was the melody that I had? It was in E flat, but I'll just transpose it. Where is it? Really? Oh, looks like I already deleted it or something. All right, well, that's fine. So I'm going to do a scratch take here. This is just going to be a bunch of playing, and some of it's going to stick and some of it's not. But that's how you got to do it. Hit record on the first time. Okay, there it is. That's what it's gonna be. So I did some. I gotta like write this down real quick. This is. It looks like I got 20 minutes to test this out. And then I did some like. What did I do there? So F minor 7.5, F sharp minor 7.5. So if I'm playing F sharp minor 7.5, and then I guess it's just going E7. And then E flat major. Okay, so I've got E flat, or E major. 7, I think is what I'm doing. And then this is just an A major 7 over E. So A major 7 over E. You know, I might do rootless voicings, so I have room to play bass on this. I think that I'll have time if I keep it simple. That's where it's going to change. Got this. So the after minor 7 flat 5. Into I guess it's gonna stay the same. I can keep that. I can hold that same chord, and then I've got the of B. I have 5, 7, flat 9, 13. All right. So I'll do that. Oh, how fast is that? Is that supposed to change? the last section. This is where it restarts. Oh, that just recorded the one channel. We'll do that again. Then there we need a chord change. I guess I'll just go to A. It seems natural. Oh man, I keep doing that thing where I make a track and it's only in mine. I guess I'll just do that again. Try again. Nice. And I wonder if a higher octave could be nice on that. Nah. something like that. It goes to A. I'll have to play that a little better. I still don't know what I'm going to do in that little like B section. But this feels like it's starting to come together. Okay, well, it's about 7:50. It's exactly 7:50. I think I'm just gonna keep going. This like doesn't feel done at all. And then I got another turnaround here. Okay, so I guess this time I'll interpret it as an E flat minor 7. The fully diminished 7. Okay, so that's going to go E flat. First one was F sharp, half diminished. So B 7, back to E. And this one is going to go E flat. A7, E flat, diminished 7. That's at 11th in it. I think it's really this that I'm hearing, and then it goes yeah, the A flat 7, A flat 7 flat 9. Oh, it's C sharp. I'm dealing in sharps, not flat. C sharp minor. So I'm coming from A flat, 7 flat 9. I'll keep on to go to major. That minor 6 chord. C sharp minor 6. But I'm not sure what voicings are going to use here. So this should be E flat, half diminished 7, because that will voice lead better into A flat 7 flat 9. So I'm going to rename these. That's a D sharp half diminished to G sharp 7 flat 9 to C sharp minor 6. Then now go, I could go to I go E flat, C sharp minor 6 to C augmented to land on E flat major. And that'll be nice. So this whole progression will be D sharp half diminished. This as a okay, I was going to do it like that. So this is really just like, this is all I'm going to play. I'm not going to play the root. So I'm just going to play it as if it's an F sharp minor 9. Add 9. A flat, which I'm also not going to play, or G sharp 7 flat 9, which I'm also not going to play the root of. And I don't really know which one am I going to cut. I cut the 5th. Instead, I'll play flat 13. So it's going to be this weird looking thing. It's like an A minor 6. And then I'm going to play, I've got this A minor 6. And I'm going to land on C sharp minor 6, which is pretty close to this. And just go, so I want the 5th down there. I think I want the 6th down there too. I think this is too low for a 9th, so this, yeah. And this is not ideal because I'd like to have the 9th in there somewhere, but I feel like this is where the voice leading is telling me to go. So I'll play this. So we've got this weird A minor 6 with this. Yeah, that's smooth. C sharp minor 6 into E augmented. All right, let's track it in. Okay, so that's where it needs to happen. I'm going to chop this up like crazy because these chords are wild. All right, so this first one, I'm playing like an F sharp minor. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. And as far as the putting in 3. Nice, that synth comes in right at the right time there. I think that was it. Let's see. Yeah, and this was sloppy, so I'm just going to do that. Where it's just like a little harsh. I'll add a marker here. For getting back in the A section. And I'm going to call this C. Okay, and this B section. Oops. That works. And I think I've got a melody in there. Let's hear where this is at. Oh yeah, scratch tape. Yeah, it needs to be deleted. This needs to be down enough. I don't like that phrase. I feel like it just goes one note too long. cool double too. I'll double it. This one's really loud. I'm gonna turn it down. That's a total fourth. Start back a little bit. Might do a little singing on that. Just working away here, man. This is a lot. Let's keep going. Oh, C sharp minus A. Minus A. Man, that's tripping me out. Tripping me out. All right. I just want to walk up the scale, the Moloch minor scale from there. Because that's such a off note, that minor major 7. I want it to fit like that. No. Right there, to land on that. E augmented. Oh shoot, I should do a whole tone scale. Oh, after that. I wonder if that's getting too cheesy. I'm missing that timing. Ah, right there. So the timing would be... and land on a note that like goes with E major. That'd be funny. I wonder if that's too much. Probably. Oh man, that's so cheesy. How do I end that? Probably something faster. So weird. I really want to land up there though. I guess I'll do that. awkward phrasing. Close. Yeah. That's crazy. So what did I do there? Wow. I'll just leave it. I was thinking I might double it, but that's crazy. I should double that though. Cool. All right, that's feeling pretty solid. This whole intro is kind of like there's nothing happening here yet. I'm not sure about that. And eventually, I'm going to pan one of these off to the side. So it's not just straight doubled. And I think it'll sound really strong like that. It'll be nice. Da-da-da. Put that back in there. I don't know if I want the high part or the low part off to the side here. Low part. this is feeling good. Just gonna add a bass line. Which should be pretty easy. Not gonna do anything too crazy, just gonna crank something out. I mean, that's what this whole project is, really. But especially since I'm over time right now. First time I've gone over like this, but I just feel like this song needs it. Sometimes that happens, and that's what I'm here for. To make a song when it needs to be made. All right, let's see. All right, so oh, I'm tired. Gotta add this bass line though. Tune up. All right. Gonna go out here and into this guy, and I have to reconfigure my audio interface so that it's not all just coming out of the left ear. Okay. All right. So this should be pretty easy because I ended up in the key of E. I never play in E unless I do something like that starts on a guitar. All right, so these were all Wurlitzer tracks. W2. Well, I guess this is Whirly side. This is Whirly lead. And this is Whirly chords. I think adding bass is going to add a lot to this. It really needs it. that went on twice as long as I expected it to. And this is the C section, which, what did I do for that? Did D sharp half diminished. G sharp. Is that a D sharp? Yeah, D sharp. G sharp flat 9. D sharp minus 6. D augmented. Probably just lay down the roots. Let the piano do the complicated stuff. No, I'm messing up the last section. Got everything else so quickly. Oh, there's another B section. I should mark that in. I should hit that hook part again. All right, I think we got a bass line. Let's see how it sounds. I want to hit that hook groove there. Oh, that wasn't it. Hit that down an octave. All right, I wanted that one. I should know better than that. I should know that a chord, I guess this chord that I played is a G sharp flat 9, flat 13. Since it has a flat 9 in it, of course, I can't, when I'm playing bass, I can't go up to that because then I'm going to hit a minor 9. Like, minor second, probably. Or something just 2 tenths. It'd be better to, yeah, it might be more of a minor. I don't know. I actually don't know where the range is there. I can sing it, so it's probably going to be a minor 9. And I had some other movement in here. I wonder what that was. That C section's really out there. Let's see. I need to copy and paste this. Let's duplicate the track. Do this. Yeah, my timing's a little off right here. Other than that, I think it's good. So I'll just cut. Or I'll just yes. still feels really early. I'll just play it again. Look at this weirdness. I don't want that. Oh, the note dies away before. Okay. I guess I'll take that. Alright, that's sounding like about as much as I can get out for now. I would like to add vocals or this flute to it. This flute's in G. It's completely wrong. But it would be cool to add that. I guess that'll have to be on the next one though. This is feeling pretty good. I might just do a little bit of production on the bass and the Wurlitzer and then call it. Because this has gone on way longer than I meant to. But I feel like the song needed it. I really didn't know it was going to come out this time. I was coming into this so tired and so just not really feeling inspired. It was really scary. It's difficult. But it seems to have worked anyway. I think it's because I take care of myself. Musically, I practice every day for like 3 hours, and that does a lot for my musical, my levels of inspiration. The inspiration that I get always comes from that. It's such a slow drip. But over the course of an entire week, it turns into a lot of ideas. So it's like I kind of like always have ideas because it's just I'm always developing them. It's just constant, and I'm not even playing around with my ideas when I'm practicing. Practicing like this year, I'm focusing on classical music and learning to play classical piano a little bit better than I could before. So it's really not, I'm not even practicing anything relevant to what I'm doing here. I don't have to be. It's not like nothing relevant actually. That's not entirely true because I do practice like improvising and I always play in solo and I practice chords and I practice a little bit of jazz. But this year it's really been the least of that, like compared to what I usually do, which is a lot more jazz focused. But at some point I realized that my like progress moving forward as a jazz pianist was being limited by my classical abilities, that I just didn't have them. And so often, like playing an instrument, it's the thing that you're absolutely the worst at that makes you the most better if you get better at it. So for me, it's like classical stuff that I never cared about as a kid or anything like that. And like classical, reading music, sight reading, these things that I just couldn't get myself to care about. That's like what I practice now. And it makes me, I think that it makes me get better a lot faster than when I would practice the things that I am really interested in, like spend a lot of time improvising or phrasing or things like that. Or playing the exact genre of music that I'm interested in. Because I'm already like I'm so much better at doing those things than I am at the kind of like the boring stuff. Honestly, sight reading is really fun now that I've gotten better at it. I do it 20 minutes a day, and I've been doing it for 20 minutes a day for, I don't know, a couple months now, and it's getting really fun. I look forward to it every day now. It's like, I kind of get it. It's crazy. Never thought I would say that. Origin on the bass. And I'm going to do fab filter. And of course, radiator. tired too. This is just not loading it. All the time I spend practicing is on piano. I don't really. I keep intending. Oh, that just got so cheesy. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a touch of this. Oh, there, it finally stopped. Oh man. Alright. I wonder if it's because I hit save. It's just too tired to save. Okay. I want to put microshift on all this Wurlitzer. Is it gonna let me do it? Oh, I need different radiators on all of them though, because I want to process this side channel a little bit differently. I want it to have, I can't decide if I want it to be low pass or high pass. Probably low pass, but I'm really tempted to say high pass. I want it to be timbrally different than the other though. Cool. Just turn it down so it doesn't have obvious distortion. But then if like something comes through really loud, it will, but that's okay, because it'll sound great. Okay, fab filter. Let's EQ the Wurlitzer on the side. I'm gonna say the side should have reverb. Wow, that reverb is so distorted. Awesome. Oh, you know what? I'll turn up the treble on this in this channel. That'll do it. Yeah, it lightens it up. Cool. Wow, so this still has some sloppy production. I might just cut it. I might just cut it. We'll see. But thank you for tuning. This one went 4 hours instead of 2.5. Well,